Bandipur National Park is a national park covering 868.63 square kilometers, 335.38 square miles, in Chamarajnagar district in the Indian state of Karnataka. It was established as a tiger reserve under Project Tiger in 1973. It is part of the Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve since 1986. The Maharaja of the Kingdom of Mysore created a sanctuary of 90 square kilometers, 35 square miles, in 1931 and named it the Venugopala Wildlife Park. The Bandipur Tiger Reserve was established under Project Tiger in 1973 by adding nearly 800 square kilometers, 310 square miles, to the Venugopala Wildlife Park. As a result, the park has a variety of biomes including dry deciduous forests, moist deciduous forests and shrublands. The wide range of habitats help support a diverse range of organisms. The park is flanked by the Kabini River in the north and the Moyer River in the south. The Nugu River runs through the park. The highest point in the park is on a hill called Himavad Gopalaswamy Betta. The dry and hot period usually begins in early March and can last till the arrival of the monsoon rains in June. Maharashtra's oldest and largest national park, the Tadoba National Park, also known as the Tadoba Andhari Tiger Reserve, is one of India's 47 Project Tiger Reserves existing in India. It lies in the Chandrapur district of Maharashtra state and is approximately 150 kilometers from Nagpur city. The total area of the Tiger Reserve is 1,727 sq.km, which includes the Tadoba National Park, created in the year 1955. The Andhari Wildlife Sanctuary was formed in the year 1986 and was amalgamated with the park in 1995 to establish the present Tadoba and Andhari Tiger Reserve. The word Tadoba is derived from the name of god Tadoba, or Taru, which is praised by local tribal people of this region, and Andhari is derived from the name of Andhari River that flows in this area. According to the 2010 National Census on Tigers, there are about 43 tigers in the reserve, which is one of the highest in India. To the southwest is the 120 hectares, 300 acres Tadoba Lake, which acts as a buffer between the park's forest and the extensive farmland which extends up to Irai Water Reservoir. This lake is a perennial water source which offers a good habitat for mugger crocodiles. Manas National Park is a national park, UNESCO Natural World Heritage Site, a Project Tiger Reserve, an elephant reserve and a biosphere reserve in Assam, India. Located in the Himalayan foothills, it is contiguous with the Royal Manas National Park in Bhutan. The park is known for its rare and endangered endemic wildlife such as the Assam roofed turtle, hispid hare, golden langur and pygmy hog. Manas is famous for its population of the wild water buffalo. The Manas National Park was declared a sanctuary on the 1st of October 1928 with an area of 360 square kilometers. Manas Bio-Reserve was created in 1973. Prior to the declaration of the sanctuary, it was a reserved forest called Manas RF and North Kamrup RF. It was used by the Cooch Behar royal family and Raja of Gorakhpur as a hunting reserve. In 1951 and 1955 the area was increased to 391 square kilometers. It was declared a World Heritage Site in December 1985 by UNESCO. Kahidama RF, the Kokilabari RF and the Panbari RF were added in the year 1990 to form the Manas National Park. Panna National Park is a national park located in Panna and Chhatarpur districts of Madhya Pradesh in India. It has an area of 542.67 square kilometers, 209.53 square miles. It was declared in 1994 as the 22nd Tiger Reserve of India and the 5th in Madhya Pradesh. Panna was given the Award of Excellence in 2007 as the best maintained national park of India by the Ministry of Tourism of India. It is notable that by 2009, the entire tiger population had been eliminated by poaching with the collusion of Forest Department officials. Panna National Park was declared as one of the tiger reserves of India in 1994-95 and placed under the protection of Project Tiger. The decline of tiger population in Panna has been reported several times. Two female tigers were relocated there from Bandhavgarh National Park and Kanha National Park in March 2009. However, the last male tiger had already disappeared. A committee to look into the disappearance of the tigers was formed. The Dudhwa National Park is a national park in the Terai belt of marshy grasslands in northern Uttar Pradesh, India. It stretches over an area of 490.3 square kilometers, 189.3 square miles, with a buffer zone of 190 square kilometers, 73 square miles. It is part of the Dudhwa Tiger Reserve in the Kari and Lakhimpur districts. The park is located on the Indo-Nepali border in the Lakhimpur-Kari district, and has buffers of reserved forest areas on the northern and southern sides. It represents one of the few remaining protected areas of the diverse and productive Terai ecosystem, supporting many endangered species, obligate species of tall wet grasslands and species of restricted distribution. Dudhwa became a tiger reserve in 1979. The area was established in 1958 as a wildlife sanctuary for swamp deer. Thanks to the efforts of Billy Arjan Singh, the area was notified as a national park in January 1977. In 1987, the park was declared a tiger reserve and brought under the purview of the Project Tiger. Together with the Kishanpur Wildlife Sanctuary and the Katarnia Hat Wildlife Sanctuary, it forms the Dudhwa Tiger Reserve. Gangotri National Park is a national park in Uttarkashi district of Uttarakhand in India, covering about 2,390 square kilometers, 920 square miles. Its habitat consists of coniferous forests, alpine meadows and glaciers. Gaumukh at Gangotri Glacier, the origin of River Ganga, is located inside the park. In the months from April to October, tourism in the national park is at its peak. The head of railways and airport is Dehradun. The nearest railway station is 210 kilometers, while nearest airport is 220 kilometers from the national park. Also Harsal is the nearest town, 30 kilometers. Altitude ecosystems, with decisive influence from trans-Himalayan elements in both physical and biological characteristics. The landscape is dominated by alpine scrub, although forests of Karsu oak and Betula are observed in patches in lower and higher elevation areas respectively. The mountainsides along the entire route from Gangotri to Gaumukh are steeper and are distinctly broken up by consequential landslides. Simlipal National Park is a national park and a tiger reserve in the Mayurbhanj district in the Indian state of Odisha, covering 2,750 square kilometers, 1,060 square miles. It is part of the Mayurbhanj Elephant Reserve, which includes 3 protected areas: Similipal Tiger Reserve, Kadgar Wildlife Sanctuary with 191.06 square kilometers, 73.77 square miles, and Kuldia Wildlife Sanctuary with 272.75 square kilometers, 105.31 square miles. Simlipal National Park derives its name from the abundance of red silk cotton trees growing in the area. Simlipal Elephant Reserve originated mainly as a hunting ground for the royalty. It was formally designated a tiger reserve in 1956 and under Project Tiger in May 1973. Moling National Park is a national park located in the Indian state of Arunachal Pradesh, spread primarily over the Upper Siang district and parts of the West Siang and East Siang district. It was the second national park to be created in the state, after Namdapha National Park in 1972. The Moling National Park and the Dabang Wildlife Sanctuary are located fully or partly within Dihang Dabang Biosphere Reserve. The national park covers an area of about 483 square kilometers, forming the western part of the Dihang Dabang Biosphere Reserve. The terrain is rugged with an altitudinal range of 750 to 3,064 meters at the highest point, the Moling Peak. The Siam River flows along the western fringes of the park, and several small rivers such as the Siring, Krobong, Smung and Subong drain into the Siang River near the eastern boundary of the park. The park is under the administrative control of the Divisional Forest Office located in Jenging, and the nearest major towns are Along and Pasayat, 130 kilometers and 185 kilometers from the park. Rajaji National Park of India is nestled between the Shivalik Ranges and the Indo-Gangetic Plains. Broadleaf deciduous forests, riverine vegetation, scrubland, grasslands and pine forests form the range of flora in this park. The dense jungles here are home to vivacious wildlife. The varied topography of the national park is also responsible for vivid animal life inhabited here. The underwood is light and often absent, consisting of Rahini Malodus philippensis, Amalthus cassia fistula, Shisham dalbergia sisu, Sal sharia robusta, Kalash butea monosperma, Argenterminalia arjuna, Care senegalia catachu, Bons dendrocalamus strictus, Semule bombax saba, Sandon, Chamararitia, Amla philanthus embolica, Kachner bauhienia variegata, Ber ziziphus marishiana, Chilocaceria, Bell-Eagle marmelos, etc. Blackbuck National Park is a national park in India located at Bellabhadar in the Bhavnagar district of Gujarat state, India. Established in 1976 in the Bhal region of Saurashtra, the park is located around 42 kilometers from the district headquarters city of Bhavnagar. Hugging the coasts of the Gulf of Khambhat on the south, it is spread over an area of 34.08 square kilometers, which was primarily a beatty, grassland, of the Maharaja of the princely state of Bhavnagar for hunting the blackbucks with his famous hunting cheetahs. On the northern side, it is surrounded by wastelands and agriculture fields. The national park has been classified as 4B Gujarat Rajwada Biotic Province of Semi-Arid Biogeographical Zone.